What's up everybody, Jordan Pyle here again, and today's video we are talking about a misconception or a different way to think about what you can afford when it comes to purchasing a property. Typically, we think about what can I afford in terms of a purchase price, and today I'm going to explain why focusing on the monthly payment that you are comfortable making every single month is a more effective strategy. So a lot of times I meet with a buyer or somebody that's entering into the market. I actually had a conversation this morning and we were kind of talking about the financing side of the business, right? Or the financing side of the purchase. And I'm the real estate agent. I have lender partners for a reason. They are the experts when it comes to really digging in with you to figure out what you can be pre-qualified or pre-approved for, going through your income, your assets, your debt to income ratio, your credit score. All of these things are ultimately gonna play into what you can afford in a home. But one thing I hear all the time is that, hey, I think I'm gonna be at $500,000 on the purchase price. And what I'm going to encourage everybody here today on this video is to think about what is the monthly payment that you want to be making on a monthly basis now and into the future. And the reason I say this specifically in the Chicago real estate market is that purchase price can be drastically impacted by obviously your principal and interest of your mortgage, but then you also have your taxes and your assessment. So in a city like Chicago, taxes and assessments can vary greatly from property to property. So if you were to just get tied up on a purchase price, you might be doing yourself a disservice by not allowing you to see what some other things are that you might be able to afford. So let me put this into an example. Let's say you're looking for a property, you think you're at a $500,000 price point, but you go see a property that's worth $400,000, but then their taxes and the assessments are really, really high through the roof. You might then go see a $500,000 property and they have low taxes and low assessments. And both of those properties, the $400,000 property with high taxes and high assessments, and the $500,000 property with low taxes and low assessments might equate to the same exact payment, if not less over here. So your taxes and your assessments are really going to eat into your purchasing power. And in a city like Chicago where you have high property taxes, and if you're in a high rise, your assessments could be $1,000 a month for some units that are 1 or 2 bedrooms. So you really want to kind of figure out what the monthly payment is on a monthly basis that you want to work with, and then you can work backwards. So then you can kind of say, hey, I think I'm going to be between $450,000 and $550,000. I need my taxes to be under $600 a month, and I need my assessment to be under $500 a month. Then you can therefore go and define your search by having your agent put those requirements into the MLS search. So we can literally go in and say, hey, we want a maximum of a $600 assessment and a maximum of a $600, taxes are typically projected or reported on an annual basis, but you just do the math by dividing by 12, and you can put a cap or a minimum on that. So that's why we talk about monthly payment versus purchase price. So if you're thinking about buying a property and you're figuring out where you want to get started, talk to a lender, get pre-qualified, get pre-approved, and ultimately figure out what that monthly payment is, and then we'll go and work backwards. So hope this is a helpful tip for today. Happy Friday. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend. We got some beautiful weather out there. It feels like fall. But before you go, if you could do me a favor, go check out my YouTube channel. If you could hit the like button, if you could comment, share it, and smash the subscribe button, I'd be greatly appreciative. I'm just trying to provide information, educational content, and just be a resource for everybody in their home buying and selling journeys. So thank you so much again, Jordan Pyle. Have a great weekend.